We've got to move on to our next story. Now, there are few things that are more important than your health. And lucky for us, the startup accelerator that you're about to see is willing to give money to innovators who they think have an idea that will save lives. Our reporter Flor Citrick has the story.
$1 million. That's what each of these 12 startups have received for coming up with an innovation that could improve medical treatment as we know it. They've been carefully chosen by Medex, a medical device and digital health incubator.
The purpose of the incubator is to develop the next big things in medical devices. We find those promising ideas. We provide them with $1 million of funding and help them hands-on over 2 years program in the incubator and making them reach their next milestones. Of course, we are looking for commercial success, but the most important thing is to see that they can help a big amount of patients.
Medex has been supporting innovators from Israel since 2016. And one of the innovations they're already funding is this biodegradable wireless sensor, which is used in post-op recovery to catch internal surgical leaks before it's too late.
To monitor healing, we have our sensor array that is attached or touching the tissue that we would like to investigate. And so we place this sensor array, and consequently, we start to receive data. As you can see, this is data from a healthy patient. When the patient develops a condition that may lead to a leak, the signal looks more like this.
And that's only one life-saving invention being supported. Medex is also funding this no-touch imaging surveillance system for patients who are undergoing hemodialysis, a procedure that's meant to clean your blood.
If you look at the skin, it can actually show and map all the blood vessels under your skin, and it's not only showing them, it can also measure flows, and it's able to do all kinds of measurements that essentially will enable us to detect the fingerprint or a pattern of a developing clogging. Everything is done under the hood, and eventually the nurse will just get a flag. Is there an issue, or is everything okay and we can just go on?
This entrepreneur has developed a medical device to make the process of reopening chronic vein blockages even more precise.
So what happens when you have a blockage? Often patients have trouble walking. Their legs get very swollen. It's very painful. And this actually affects over 900,000 people in the USA every single year. What we've created is a device that actually gets to the other side. It crosses these blockages to allow doctors better ability to put in a stent.
These game-changing creations are already on the way to saving lives, but now Medex is looking for a startup that has a solution which will make cancer treatments less invasive. The question now is, who's up for the challenge?